This is Burke, a place far beyond what one would usually expect. A place full of life and wonder. A place where one can always find what one needs. A place full of so much adventure that I'm not even certain that it would count as a survival map. This place comes from the land of How to Train Your Dragon. A wonderful world full of mysterious creatures, houses, and lore. And maybe, on this journey, granted to us by Minecraft themselves, we will be able to see what this world is truly about. We started this world off at the beginning, where everything seems to start. It always seems weird and strange when one goes into a new world that everything seems to be brand new. Nothing you know or feel you seem to have a grasp on what might happen. The world itself put me in adventure mode. I'm not certain if we would be able to be in survival or even creative mode later on. And the first thing I did, because I'm an idiot, was fall down into the world and drown. Well, this is it. Luckily, with Keep Inventory installed, I didn't even have to worry. This is Minecraft Dragons, and this is my story. Oh! This... Well, this is strange. Head inside the Dragon Arena. I'll introduce you to the first task. This Please select what device you're playing by interacting. The Grunkle, the Monstrous Nightmare, your device has been changed to Xbox. Okay. Pebbles. Grunkles love to eat rocks. Yes, I know this. Okay, right click and grab the rocks. Come here, Pebbles. So that you don't scare them away. Okay, sneak. Okay, that's a cool thing. It's like... Yay! Ooh. Hey! Pebbles will not listen to your commands. Hand it over to your so-called experts. Rough Nut and that's why he says so-called. This is going to be fun. Yes, I don't want to be taught by these guys. And fly through those hoops. This is an interesting world given to us. Loisway. Let's go. I really hope there's, like, the other villages, like, Outcast Island, Wingmaiden Island, and the other ones. Because this is a Grunkle, it's, like, really, really slow. So, they interact by saying hey in the characters' voices. Hey or So these are the stables. If it gets lost, it'll return here. Okay, that's cool. There's a pen for each type. There's the Grunkle. Pebbles! The Book of Dragons. Study it before approaching a dragon. In the wild. Okay, you don't have... Oh, the combat trial. Of course, it's Snotlout. Where is he? Where's Snotlout? Over here. There he is. Snotlout. Okay, Snotlout is up here. Is this big enough for... Oh, that is so cool. Hookfang! Yes, I can tell. Official weapons tester, yeah. By destroying the targets. Get those. It's a Grunkle. It's got like a... Should have a Lava Blast and a Rock Blast. I suppose you're... Yeah, Snotlout, you don't have to be a dick about it. Ichabus is waiting for you outside of the Great Hall. Well, yeah, if you've ever seen the series, you know that that's where the Great Hall is. So go through here and go to the Great Hall. The giant building back of Berk. This thingy. Yay! You can now officially call yourself a fellow dragon rider. Let's go. I'm probably not wearing the correct skin for this. Still a lot of work to do, though. Vikings of Berk. Missions for... Oh, no! Okay, at least I'll get tokens from it. Once I've received a token, place it on the dedicated dragon display inside the Great Hall. So, if you want to earn a Hiccup token, you can help me complete my map. Visit each island. Okay, so there are other islands. Capture finer details on this map. Okay. I get we've got a lot of flying to do, Pebbles. Quest log. Wait, I wonder. Oh yes, 1,000 times easier. If that bar wasn't in my way, I'd be able to see. So, I'm just going to fill out the entire map. Go to each island. Like these things. Over here... I wonder if there's the edge. Because that would be cool, if there was the edge. Some of the things that I'm referencing, y'all may not know of, because, it's just... I've watched the entire series several times, and I really, really enjoy the series in general, but, seeing as we're just exploring the archipelago, I highly doubt that we're gonna see the edge, because, the edge was outside of the archipelago. I really kind of wish that I had a different dragon. I mean, I'm coming to love Pebbles, but seeing as Pebbles is a Gronkle, that kind of entails being really, really slow. Oh, the area that was blasted in How to Train Your Dragon 3. The Dragon Rider hut. Eret's Fort. So I'm guessing the Eret, son of Eret, is actually here. I wonder if there's, like, death songs and stuff like that, because that would be really fun. There's probably going to be, like, nets and stuff that will be able to catch me on the dragons and stuff. I really, really hope that's true, because then that would give it kind of like a more... realistic thing, because how they see the world, like, they're gonna get caught in nets and stuff, and in Minecraft you can't really get caught in nets or anything else like that. This is, Drago's area. Drago Vlodvist. Oh, nope, this is a trapper forest. I'm not going there yet. I am not prepared for that. There is an island within the archipelago, and I believe it might be this island that we're coming up on. Or these ice... No, those aren't that. But there's an ice island where they trapped the Skrill. I mean, I know it's probably not there anymore. No, this is Valka's hiding place. Valka's mountain, yeah. I wonder if the Alpha's in there, because I'm not certain if this takes place before or after the How to Train Your Dragon series. How to Train Your Dragon 4, if we see something like Grimmel's ships or something like that, then I'll know. But it seems all of this is based off of How to Train Your Dragon 3, which they do lightly reference the Edge. But I'm not certain. This is Hiccup's map, so I'm not certain if we're going to be able to keep this. If we don't, I'm going to be a little bit irritated, because I go through all this work and I don't get a map. I mean, okay, this is... Well, there is a volcano here. This could be the Edge. Dragon's Edge! We did find it! That is strange that we found Dragon's Edge, because that's not supposed to be within the archipelago. I mean, I'm glad. But, little bit of continuity error. Oh, is this, if they put Dragon's Edge, that means there's likely, is this a trapper ship? Or is this Trader Johan's ship? Oh, this is Dragon Hunter ship. I'm going to take off. Yeah, that is, those two are not very good people. They're... No, they didn't. That's gonna make me a little bit irritated, because this definitely isn't within, Vanaheim. No! And if they've done the, Sentinels the correct way, they're not gonna let me leave if I land, so I'm not gonna go here. It kind of irritates me that they added Vanaheim, because this is inside the archipelago. Vanaheim wasn't inside of the archipelago. That's kind of the whole point of Vanaheim. It was outside of the known world. I mean, I'm definitely going to explore it, but I'm already 18 minutes into this video and this map isn't even close to being finished. Oh, this is from How to Train Your Dragon 1, the Dragon Island. If I find the Red Death in there, then that is going to be interesting. The quest log. Yeah. I really hope that I find, like, Screaming Death and Whispering Death. And all of those really cool creatures, because, yeah. Especially the Screaming Death, because only one shows up every 1,000 years. Am I being attacked? No. Okay, that was just the quell of the music. I do know for a fact there's probably not much, I see what they did to do the map, though. The, floor underneath the... Wait, is that Dark Deep? The Rockery. No, it's not Dark Deep. Okay. If it was, I would be stoked. Because Dark Deep is, like, the home of the Gronkles, and I love Gronkles. They're really, really cool. They're like the pugs of dragons. And I love pugs. They're so cute. You squish their faces. My favorite dog out there has to be the Golden Retriever, but pug is like a close second. I'm going to continue this map, and if I find something interesting, I'll be... So here's just a little bit of a update. I haven't found anything overly interesting. I've completely uncovered Valka's hideout, the Dragon Hunters area, and Itchy Armpit. But the other side of the world is just kind of like a little bit of a blur. I'm flying back over Burke currently, which is huge in comparison to everything else, which is kind of strange. Like, it's... like, Gothi's tower is clear up there. As a matter of fact, I might go speak to Gothi, because she looks... A true story, Gothi looks almost exactly like my grandma. I noticed that a couple weeks ago, and I'm just kind of like, really? My grandmother is Gothi? Why? Yeah, I'm just finding it funny, as well as the fact that I am on a Gronkle doing all of this. This has taken half an hour, maybe, and I am still going. I'm just been listening to the How to Train Your Dragon music that's been playing. Every once in a while I'll fall, kind of get below the clouds, because there's nothing interesting to see above the clouds. Okay, I'm probably gonna land on the edge and take a look to see if there's something here that should be here. It should be, but I'm not entirely certain. Is the edge itself here, or is it just the island? So let's go up here. And place pebbles right here. Okay, pebbles, sit. I'm going to go... Okay, I don't see the edge itself. Why is the edge not here? Maybe it's further that way. I'm not entirely certain where on the island the edge is. I thought it was in that little crater over there. But, then again, the edge could have been destroyed, because it is a little bit afterwards, and the, volcano could have gone off several times. Because this is a volcano. But I want to see, in this pack, I want to see a lot of things. But the one dragon that I want to see, very much so, is the Snow Wraith. The Snow Wraith is one of my favorite dragons, because it uses heat to see things, and it's completely invisible within the snow. So it is really interesting to see the snow wraith. It would be interesting to see the snow wraith, I should say. I'm gonna continue flying. Okay, let me just get back up to Pebbles. This mountain is not survival friendly. Is this fire gonna burn me? No. Okay. Ooh! Dragon scales! Oh, if they get itchy, they drop dragon scales. That's cool. And I'm pretty sure I can use dragon scales for, like, armor and such. Oh! There's Dragon's Edge. Or at least a part of Dragon's Edge. Ooh, that's a rumble horn. Heather! I think. Yeah, that's Heather. I don't get many visitors here at Dragon's Edge. I'm Heather. Just figured I'd settle down around here for some time. You're friends with Hiccup, right? Well, you better be taking good care of your dragons. If your dragon is weak, feed them their favorite food, and it'll help them heal. Also, dragons love dragon nip. There is some growing around here. It's long grass with white flowers. Thank you, Heather. I'm forgetting his name. Well, I know her dragon's name is Windshear. Is Windshear around? Sheep. Is Windshear around? I really hope so, because that would be a really cool dragon to see. And Yakety Jorgensen. To tame a wild dragon, you'll need to hold their favorite food. What is Sparfenbelch's favorite food? Check the Book of Dragons in the Dragon Hangar. Quest log. Okay, I'm gonna come back to Heather. There is some dragon nip. I'm gonna give some to my buddy here. Ooh, thank you for the scales, Pebbles. Aw. Of course, buddy. And then there's a rumble horn, which I'm pretty sure rumble horn like fish, which I'm not going to be getting a lot of anytime soon. Where's the rest of the edge? Like, Hiccup and everybody's huts and the cool stuff that they did. And I would understand if, like, I don't know, later on they updated to put that stuff in. But yeah. It's cool to see Dragon's Edge. It is. But it's a little bit upsetting because that's supposed to be beyond the archipelago's borders, which was like the whole point of that whole series. They're exploring beyond the archipelago to find new dragons and protect them and such. There's Gothi's Tower. I'm gonna have to look in the Book of Dragons to see if there is, like, what kind of dragon is it? I know it's a sharp class dragon. What was Windshear? She was a... I'm gonna have to look this up on my PC real quick. As a matter of fact, I'm afraid that is all the time we have for today. If you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe, and I will finish up the dragon map between videos, and then we'll have really fun adventures afterwards. This has been a good time, and as always, this has been Prime Lord 1000, and I will see you in the next one.